Hello, we are live. Yay. Hello, everyone tuning in. My name is Katie Dobbins, and I have three lovely folks joining me tonight for Songwriter RoundUp. We are going to be playing in the round style or doing a song swap. So you'll be hearing original music from all of us. I am a folk pop acoustic singer-songwriter. I lived in Boston for almost 10 years, but now I'm back to my roots in New Hampshire. So all around New England girl, and I'm excited to play some music for you tonight. We're going to do some short introductions and then we'll get the music started. So to this side is Rachel. Rachel, do you remember when we met? Like the first time we ever met?
I feel like we met at your Let the Music Set You Free show with Hannah.
In Dedham?
No. At the Lily
Arlington.
Pad. Because I don't think I knew either of you, but I went. Was I being proactive at my job?
Because definitely the first show we ever played together was the Dedham Square Coffee House Let the Music Set You Free show.
Yes.
And I was like, did we meet? Like, did I just email her randomly?
No, we definitely met.
I knew of you
knew
because
Hannah, and
I knew you because you were on John Shay's WATD Almost Famous, and
Yes.
you were like, you said something about sneaky Jesus, and sneaking in sneaky
Yes.
Jesus line in one of your songs, and I was like, oh my God, I love that. And I think I emailed you and I was like, hey, I liked what you said.
It makes me feel a little bit famous, which this doesn't make any sense that it makes me feel famous, but it does make me feel a little bit famous that sneaky Jesus music as a phrase made its way into Lindsay's div school essays.
Oh my God, really?
So I was like, yes!
For anyone who doesn't know,
We're
Lindsay
making our way
Sampson.
across the world.
Lindsay Sampson is another songwriter from Boston, friend of ours, who is going to divinity school and wrote some application essays for that, apparently using Rachel's famously coined term. That's amazing. Okay, so now that I've taken up all your time, please introduce yourself.
I don't know. I'm Rachel Marie. I do stuff like that. What Katie does. Sing things. I don't remember how to be on the internet. Thank you for having me, Katie.
Yet here you are, and you're doing a great job.
This is how you be on the internet.
Okay, and then below Rachel is Mary. Mary, did we also meet at a Let the Music Set You Free show, or had we met before?
We did meet at a Let the Music Set You Free show.
And I'm like, I also met Mary on the radio. It's not my turn.
That's true. You emailed, Katie, you emailed my bandmate Dan and I to be like, you were just doing cold emails to a lot of people being like, come do this thing with me. And we were like, okay. So that's how we met.
And we played with The Promise is Hope, right?
We did, in Lowell.
Lowell, yes.
At a venue that is now defunct. I don't remember its name. It did not last long, I don't think. But,
that's sad.
yeah.
But I was like, oh, these guys are so nice and they're so good. Anyway, introduce yourself. So that was, I met both of you a while ago then. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it was a while ago. No. Yeah, it was a minute. So I'm Mary Casiello. I am one of the founding members of the Boston-based rock band Three at Home. We used to say duo, but it's expanding, which is very exciting. I played solo for a long time before that project. It's weird playing solo. For this, it's a very unusual experience because I've gotten really used to playing with other people, but this is cool. I'm excited.
Well, thank you for being here. I'm just going to tell everyone that we're here.
Thanks for inviting
I'm
me.
taking a photo of, this is
I'm obsessed with that.
what's that movie?
Very meta.
Meta. This is very meta.
What is that movie called?
I don't
Inception.
know. Inception. Thank you.
One of John's favorite movies is Interstellar, and I'm shocked that I remembered the name of that movie because I literally always call it Dusty Books. So I'm just like, John, your favorite movie, Dusty Books.
Amazing.
Why am I talking?
You're excited.
Hello. Oh, thanks to hi everyone tuning in. Also, please let us know who's here in the chat. Say hi. We'd love to hang out with you and see all your lovely comments. We're super excited to play for you this evening. We will get to music very soon. But first, last but not least, underneath me is Sophia. Sophia, we met at the 2018 New England Music Awards. Is that right?
That's correct.
And you shared that picture today, and I forgot about that picture, and I was like, dang, we look good.
Yeah. We still look good, Katie.
Thanks. I try. We try. You look great.
Oh, thanks.
But sadly, this is our first show together.
Yeah, and it's weird because, well, you won New Hampshire Artist of the Year that year. And I had heard of you and knew you were very active, but I too am from New Hampshire, and so it's a bummer that this is our first show together.
I know. It's really strange. I don't know how we haven't crossed paths more than we have. But you also lived in Georgia for a while. Is that right?
Yeah, so I lived in Georgia the past 12 years, but I've been coming back and forth. That's how I got started in music up here in New England again and kind of reconnected with my roots. But
Awesome.
But now I'm here again. So it's good to be back.
Yeah, I'm stoked that you're doing this with us. I'm stoked to finally play a show together. I didn't mean to take over your introduction as well, but is there anything else you'd like to tell the world about you and your music?
Sure. I mean, I draw a lot of inspiration from country, obviously very close to my heart. What you will see that differs from me and everyone else around me at the moment is I don't have any accompaniment. I don't have any instruments or music at the moment. My band was so talented. They all basically moved to Nashville and went off to their own prospective projects. So here I am, just raw and me, and I'm really grateful for the invitation. So thank you.
Well, I'm grateful that you accepted. I'm stoked to hear you, and I love that you're just going for a cappella. I think it's awesome. But you do have a special guest, secret guest, joining you?
Yes, so if he doesn't fall asleep later, yes. Special.
Okay, well, thank you, ladies, for joining. And hi, everyone in the chat. I see Dan, Amanda, my mama, and John. We share the same producer. Oh, yeah. Sophia and I both recorded with Sean McLaughlin as well, which is funny.
Oh,
No, John is down here saying that we have the same producer. It's another funny reason that we haven't crossed paths more than we have.
Yeah.
But that changes starting tonight.
Yes, it does.
Woot, woot. Okay, so I'm going to kick us off with some music, I guess, but I haven't really thought about my opening song, so quick think. Okay, all right, I'm going to play a song. Yes. So I'm kicking all of these beauties off for a moment. Bye. So I am going to start... Sweet. I'm going to start with a song about light because we all need a lot of light today and every day. So this is a song called There's a Light. There's a light inside, and it shines. Yeah, it shines. There's a light inside, and it shines, yeah, it shines so bright. When the shades open in the morning and the rays come through the window glass, and you hide your head under the covers, 'cause you want the darkness to last just a little longer, just a little longer. But that light shining in the morning, you can tell it's not going nowhere. So you pull your squinty eyes up, blinded by this beautiful day. But not everybody's ready to wake up. Not everybody's ready for a cup. They don't really want to see anything but their own sheets. But do you? Why not do something? There's a light inside, and it shines. Yeah, it shines. There's a light inside, and it shines. Yeah, it shines so bright. But they don't really want to see the light that's bursting at your seams. All you gotta do is tell me, do you wanna be something? They don't wanna see the light. They don't know what's wrong from what's right. All you gotta do is tell me, do you wanna be something?
Woo!
Woo! Thank you.
The universal sound.
The sound of live stream applause.
I was like, is it
Exactly.
Halloween?
Ooh. No, that's the time I just streamed that was Halloween themed. My hair caught fire after, so
Oh.
I forgot how candles worked.
I forgot
I
about
always
that.
forget how candles work.
Oh my god.
I'll like
I
light a
remember
candle
that.
near me. Yeah. At least my
That's-
hair didn't catch fire until after.
Cause
Like
that
I think
was
the only person who heard me swear about it was Tom.
because that was that was when the internet and all the electricity like died at your
Right.
house, and you were
Yeah.
using, and so everything was lit by candlelight. It was very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But then your hair caught fire.
Yeah.
But did you catch it in
that's not gonna
time?
happen. Yeah.
I have grown my hair very long in the past couple years, and I'm trying to grow it out so it's long enough to donate. That's my plan before I wanted to have fun and start dyeing it, but I've never dyed it, and my hairdresser was like, once you dye it, you can't donate it. So hence why I'm growing it so long, because I don't want it to be like really short when I cut it. Anyways, I was cooking and I took something off the stove, and then I leaned over like an idiot, and my hair also caught on fire, and I was like, oh no. So I can relate. I understand. It happens. Anyways,
Sorry, that was very dramatic of
what
me.
would you like to play
loved
for
it.
us?
Well, I guess it's funny. I was thinking, I mean, because you said, like, I mean, you could always play Not Okay. That's great. And I feel like, because I'm not a person who, like, puts out an album all the time. I, like, wait 4 years. And so it was like, for 4 years, Soar was the song. And now for 4 years, Not Okay has been the song. And then I was just like, oh no, when I put out an album, what's the song? What's it gonna be? Who knows? But for now, the flagship song is still Not Okay. So here we go.
Yay.
Feet firmly planted in a false foundation. I am standing up straight for all to see. I will let you in, my walls are thin, and things look different on the inside of me. I am a home that I have built out of paper and pain. Limbs stretched to their limit, holding up walls against the rain. And most times I stay standing. I who do the standing. Because I thought I had to be a fortress. Will you look at me and say that my effort is blessed and you'll invest in this mess? Blood and sweat and tears, and that's okay. And I am not okay. And that's okay. I spend all my time clinging to a life that I don't know what it takes to maintain. This is not a place of rest, just stress. And all I know is to self-sustain. With wallpaper peeling, carpet stained, wood rotting through. I curl up in my center, but my center's rotting too. Burdened and weary, dark and dreary. Because I thought I had to be my own rock. Well, you look at me and say that I can't do this by myself, and you'll be my somebody else. That I will always need some help, and that's okay. that's okay.
Yoo-hoo.
Thank you.
That was gorgeous.
Yes.
No, I like something about, I don't know if it's just because I haven't gotten to see and hear you play in a while. I don't know. Something about it just felt really like authentic and just like, what's the word? I don't know. Just very like raw. It was really nice.
I don't know. Vacation helped me connect to being a person.
Yay.
Correct.
Oh,
I thought.
side note. Thank you. Side note, I like that not having mirrors is confusing. I like that you're like the red team and we're the rainbow team. Are we
That's
gonna have
so
a competition?
funny.
Is someone
Yes.
gonna win?
We
Tell
have
us
more
in the
colors,
comments
so-
what the challenge is.
Yes. We have to like have a live face-off event.
Right.
Who can make the
What
most
is it? I
ghost
don't
sounds? No.
Yeah.
Mary, I do think your mic is giving a little buzz or something is.
Was it doing that before? Oh, hi, Marina. Is that better?
No.
Shoot.
Do you want to try coming out and coming back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I think Sophia's next anyway. So
Yeah, we could skip to the red
we'll
team.
we'll do Sophia and then we'll come back to. It's good that we're alternating teams too
Yes.
each round.
Right,
That's
you
good.
don't want to like build up too much.
All right. So Mary will come back. Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
What would you like to sing for us?
So I just thought I would go ahead and sing Diamonds, which is my latest release. And when I say latest, it was right before the pandemic hit. So it's been a minute. And Jordan actually joined me on this track. And Sean produced it. And I recorded it at his studio. So I think it's going to be a cappella. So insert the music in your head. And it's a song just about knowing your worth and how good things will come back around to you when it's your time. So he packed his bags again, leaving nothing but the wind behind him. So he tore it all apart, leaving cracks all in your heart by lying. So he tried to clip your wings, leaving you without a thing. There'll be no crying. Ooh, make a sound. What he gives out comes back around. Steel or dynamite, don't give up the fight. Let the light in. Girl, you're a diamond. Girl, you're a diamond. When you finally see your face, the one who took your place beside him, don't give a second glance, there ain't no freaking chance in finding a reason in the pain. Go and dance out in the rain, there'll be no crying. Ooh, darling, don't you make a sound. What he gives out comes back around. Steel or dynamite, don't give up the fight. Let the light in. Girl, you're a diamond. Ooh, well, the wrong ones come and go, but when you know, oh, you'll know. Whoa. Ooh, you're you're beautiful, girl, can't you see? Standing alone, wild and free. Darling, don't you make a sound. What he gives out comes back around. Still or dynamite, don't give up the fight. Let the light in. Darling, don't you make a sound. What he gives out comes back around. Steel or dynamite, don't give up the fight. Let the light in. Girl, you're a diamond. Yeah, yeah, you're a diamond. Yeah, diamond. Yeah. That's it.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta add Mary back in. Hee hee.
Katie, I agree. I wish I could highlight your comment, but I'm not the boss.
Oh.
Yes. Like,
Mary,
someone sent me
still-
it's still buzzing. I'm sorry.
I have no idea.
That's so weird. It wasn't doing it before.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't
Let me
know.
try. Oh, if I turn echo cancellation on, it doesn't do it, but I don't know if that's going to make other things
Is it
weird.
gonna-
Wait,
right.
it just stopped.
Everything
just
sounds
stopped?
great to me.
I turned echo cancellation on and off, and it seems fine.
Great.
It's like blowing on the cartridge.
Sophia, that was gorgeous.
That was so good.
And I typed this because I don't know. I feel like it's like super bold of you to just come on here and be like, "Hey, my band moved to Nashville, but I'm gonna give you a cappella."
Here I am.
I love it, and it felt very, just like so vulnerable. And I also was very impressed how you stayed in key the whole time. Like when you have no instrument to guide you, but you didn't like modulate at all.
Well, briefly to tell you just how like songwriting works in my head. So I do have some music background, but it's just I wasn't traditionally trained. So most of the time when I write songs, because I write my music and I write my lyrics, so most of the time it's that's in my head already. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't ever. Well, obviously I do gotta play. I mean, come on. But like when I'm writing the songs, they're already in my head. So this is kind of how I feel at the same time. This is how they're meant to be heard, and I hope that the other ones come through that way too.
I just think that's so cool. Like, thank you so much for like being here and sharing that with us. I think it's awesome. And just so everyone knows, all the songs that have been sung tonight so far are all on streaming platforms. So, and all four of us, we have music on
Oh, and now
all
the
of
team
the
is in the
things.
right order. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's like we're playing Taboo. You
No,
know,
we're actually in a round.
maybe that's what we should stop playing music and just play Taboo online in front of everyone. Right?
That sounds amazing, though.
I love you
Doesn't that
guys
sound
all
amazing?
so much.
I love you.
Everyone come over after this. We'll play Taboo.
Okay.
Great.
Mary.
Hi. Okay. I get to play a song now. And hopefully no without buzzing. I don't want to move anything.
It sounds great
Terrifying.
right now.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Okay. Well, I'm going to I definitely have stuff on streaming, but I'm about to play something that's not streaming yet. Sorry, I broke the rules. But
There are no rules.
It's fine. Everything's fine. But Rachel and Katie were both actually really instrumental, lol, it's a pun, in helping with the composition of this song. And I'm really excited about it. I hope I did.
I'm
I did
excited
make
about the song for the record, not that you shouted us out.
You can be excited for all of it.
No, but I
support
love
that.
this song.
Thank you. And I don't get to play it a lot because haven't really fleshed it out all the way for
Hasn't been absorbed by
Wow,
Free at Home
Marina.
yet.
Wow, Marina is correct. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna play the song. gut there is a child crying, and my arms they hold the drama, and my head is loud with someone trying to put the pieces back together, sew them up and make it better. And if my head can get it right this time, you'll see how we shine. Oh, 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 when the light hits, I'm on fire. I am bright, I occupy every inch of space, but snap the trigger on a memory, and I am ashes, I am gone without a trace. So put these people back together, sew us up and make us better. And if I can get it right this time, you'll see how we shine. Oh, 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 see how we shine.
Woo!
Thank you.
Woo! I couldn't find the screen. Oh no, I'm not making my Halloween noises.
Oh, everybody's in nice things. Wow, I love you, Marina. So Marina is this amazing choreographer, and when I was music directing a show back in the fall, she was choreographing it, and we just a soul friend. And so she's talking about working, for everybody on YouTube who can't read it, she says, I call working this with you to learn harmonies and making our kids listen to us before rehearsals because the message, and I love it. Oh, you're so sweet. Wow. Oh, wow, Dave. Oh, wow, Danielle. Oh, man. Okay. I'm overwhelmed.
It's so good, Mary. It's
Thank
such an anthem. I love it. Your voice is amazing.
And by the time you put it out, Jack Antonoff is going to hear it and be like, I wish I could have produced that. And then you'll be like, I guess if you want to, Jack Antonoff, you can put out your own version.
If you feel like it, I mean, that's fine, I guess.
It's so good. It's so good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I need it out soon.
I want it to be, because I made a super demo-y version of it in September and then never did anything else. So it was just like, this is the idea. It was very much like here's an outline, and I sent it to Katie and Rachel, and but I don't know.
And then we sat on my porch.
And then that's right. That was amazing. So anyway, I'm glad y'all.
Then we sat on the
like
porch
it.
and talked about the song. I'm not just like talking about how wonderful we hung out.
Then I sat on my porch.
I also wanted to point out like a theme of everyone's song is all about like light and
Right. My next one needs to be about light because mine was not.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, I'm like,
I've got one on the docket. Yeah.
I'm like, what should I play next? I was gonna sing a different song. I'm like, do I keep it in the light realm?
But you already got your light point. So
I
now
got
all
my
your
light.
light points are bonus points. Maybe
But
that's
it
the
is a competition though, so
That's true. It's also your show.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a song, I guess. So I have something called the Starlight Lounge, which is basically it is my Patreon page. And I just decided to call it something for fun, for funsies, because I have a little home studio here called Starlight Recording. And so I'm learning music production, or trying to, and producing stuff out of the Starlight Lounge. So I have a bunch of demos on YouTube, and then I put this one on Spotify, which is scary because I did record it myself, but I had some help with mastering. But anyways, it's a song called Starlights, and we'll just keep on this magical light theme that we have going. Here we go. Okay. I actually haven't played this song in a while, so I hope you like it. When the night is dark and quiet, I look up and see you smiling. Your eyes remind me that we're still shining. No matter where life takes us, we'll be fine. 'Cause we are starlight, shining from the inside, keeping dreams alive. We are starlight. We are starlight. When my light is dimmed and fading, you speak to my heart, reminding me that even a little bit of glitter can be enough to light up the whole sky. 'Cause we are starlight, shining from the inside, keeping dreams alive. We are starlight. We are starlight. So gather all you hungry hearts, let's come alive tonight. All we need's a lot of love and a little bit of light. I get a whole lot brighter when I feel your hand in mine. Join us in the open sky where all of us can shine. 'Cause we are starlight, shining from the inside, keeping dreams alive. We are starlight. We are starlight. We are starlight. We are starlight.
Woo!
Thanks.
Yay. So pretty.
Thanks.
It's such a beautiful little, like, floaty hook. I love it.
Floaty. I like that.
I was over here. There's a very tiny disco ball that hangs from our ceiling fan in the living room, and I was trying to see if I could get my phone light to light it and like give a vibe, but it wasn't working.
Oh my
But
God, that's amazing.
I just needed you to know the effort was
Burnham.
made.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I like that you're on board with the physical lights as well as the ethereal lights.
Yeah.
It's totally up my alley. I have a disco ball as well.
Nice.
And I finally hung it from my ceiling. I've just been using it as a prop and like moving it around my room. And I finally was like, this could be hung as it's originally intended, but I need to get a light for it as well. So it just now hangs
so each
there.
team has a disco ball point.
Oh, yep, correct.
Who's
It's
keeping
tied.
score?
I think the people at home.
I think so.
I think we're leaving it up to them.
I love it. Rachel.
Here's a song about light. Here I go. Oh, that was very my dad. Here I go. It's a song I wrote about light. Got myself unlost, but not quite found. Sitting in the sand, some kind of wise man to build on someone else's idea of solid ground. Let them draw the plans that only I can, and I've got that cracked foundation pulled apart. But I need a shelter for the fire in my heart. This little light of mine, she's all I have. She's all I hold, all I control. So I'm keeping my heart and mind on this little light of mine. You're dropping by to tell me who I am. Well, I don't know you, and I wouldn't claim to. And you're not around to see me fertilize the land. What I sift through so I can make roots. Somehow I don't think you're here to hear my song, just to tell me how my fire steered me wrong. But this little light of mine, she's all I have. She's all I hold, all I control. So I'm trying to learn to find this little light of mine, even in motion, even when she throws my deepest shame into sharp relief, because that's what I need to grow. Funny how you think that I don't know. The girl you're fighting isn't in my home. You're talking past me to a fantasy, and it used to make me feel scared and alone, to be so unseen, to feel so unclean. But I don't have to let your edict through my door, 'cause honey, it's not you I built this shelter for, but this little light of mine. She's all I have. She's all Katie.
one.
Sorry.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed with
Thank
that
you.
song.
Wow. Your eyes.
Like, I was like listening for my favorite lyric because I was going to type it in the chat. Then I kept like changing it. And I finally was like, I'm just going to tell her lyrically. I just love it. And I love like the way you tied in my favorite Light song. Oh my God. That was amazing. I love that
you.
song. I think that might,
Well,
you know how
that
you were
was
like, I don't know what the next like hit song is going to be. I don't know. For me, that's probably it. I haven't heard the others, but like it's probably that one.
The thing also is like it's so self-referential that I'm like, there's Claire. Like, wow, I just like gremlin voiced. So sorry. They're just like, it's like, yeah, I pulled apart my false foundation and now I'm like trying to build new things that are actually for me. That I'm just like, oops, I just like wrote a sequel to Not Okay.
It's amazing.
Accidentally.
And when you sang this part, when you went there, I was just like, okay, I'm done. Like you just like the crescendo of the song. No, you know what I mean? I was just like, there it is.
Here we are.
It was so good.
Thank you.
And it's
Yep.
so beautiful. What a sentiment. This little light of mine, she's all I have. I'm holding on. Oh, I just love it. Okay, I'm going to stop
So
talking.
good. It makes me really happy too. I love, and it has the little like Sarah Bareilles thing in the melody. The
How
things
dare
that,
you?
how dare you? Though, is what I'm saying to you.
Oh, and I don't know if you heard, but when you were singing, Danielle Pinal in the chat said that when we started talking about light, it stopped raining where she was. And
Team
then while you were
Rainbow.
singing, a rainbow came out. So you guys got a point, which I didn't want to tell you, but you did.
Not okay. The sequel.
That's what the album is going to be called. It's not, but I wish. I'm going to write. When I sign an album for Claire, I'm going to cross out
Right.
whatever it's
title.
called and write Not Okay, the sequel. And then I'll also give her a copy that I didn't.
Mutilate.
What's the vandalize? Is that the word I want?
That is. I think so.
Okay.
It's a better word than mutilate.
I could just rip one up though. That'd be. Let's hear some beautiful vocals.
Sophia.
Hi guys. I forget that I'm participating. I'm just enjoying listening so much.
I know. That's what I love about these shows. It's like so fun.
It's just like, oops, I have to sing a song.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so I'm a little bit hesitant to sing it because it's not light. It's darkness and winter. So
We can
That's also
turn
on
corners.
theme. I
guess we're
here.
gonna-
Yep.
Here at Songwriter RoundUp.
yes. Yes, we are. And I have the utmost faith that you guys will have something amazing to go along with it. So this one, it's actually not released. It's like Mary said to. Well, actually, no. I think it's on my EP, but I don't. Okay, I lied. Maybe it's released. But it's called "Loved You," and yeah. So here it goes. Well, there's no end to this winter in my soul. No amount of gin I've down can ease this cold. And I can't count the times my heart's been bought and sold. Endless times. But I can't remember what easy feels like. I can't remember the last time this felt right. And for all the things I can recall, not one of them includes I can't remember the last time I loved you. It's a kind of echo wish that I'd be free. And there's no doubt all the things I thought we'd be. But I can't count the times I thought we'd have to leave. Endless times. But I can't remember what easy feels like. I can't remember the last time this felt right. And for all the things I can recall, not one of them includes I can't remember the last time I loved you. So please just leave and let the back door close. What will be, will be. You ain't the one I know. And don't you take the time for letting go. But before that, I just thought that you should know. 'Cause I can't remember what easy feels like. I can't remember the last time this felt right. And for all the things I can recall, not one of them includes I can't remember the last time I loved you.
Woo!
Aw, that song was so sad.
Yeah,
This is what I wrote. This song makes me want to give you a hug.
that's so sweet.
It was so good though.
It's so well written.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, sad. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I mean, well, no, we got to talk about your song. It was really good. This is what we do. We talk about how good it was, and like,
Oh,
Yes.
She's like, shut up about me. Enough about me.
I was waiting. I want the rest of the show. But, no, I mean, listen, I'm gonna be real on here because that's all. I think that's what songwriting's about, right? At the end of the day. So, I've always been a songwriter, but really didn't come out to the world as a songwriter until about 2017, 2018, and this is just the easiest way for me to work through things because I'm really not the type of person that wants to sit down and like have a conversation with someone and be like, all right, here's all the things going wrong with my life. And I know that I have fully processed something when I've written a song about it. So there's some things that, you know, I don't know.
Oh no.
Like there's some to.
We lost you for a second.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, like, there's some things in your life, like, you're not ready to visit yet. Like, you're not ready to work through them yet. So there are some, like, very unwritten things in my life I haven't written about yet because I'm not ready to be done going through it. But so the things that you do here, I've been through it and I've done it. So a hug is appreciated, but I've actually healed from those things. It's the things I haven't written yet that I probably need a hug. But yeah, so.
No, that's so real. Like, it's so different writing a song once you've already worked through stuff than trying to write it when you're in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing that with us, that process and everything.
It was
Very
gorgeous.
good.
It just has like such a strong, and it just like had such like a strong lyrical melodic structure. Like I'm like I can hear the arrangement in my head very clearly, which is awesome. I mean, that's part of how you know you wrote a good song, especially a good country song. Like if you can hear the whole thing behind it, like.
Well, you guys have my info, so I have a lot of songs that need something to it. So I'll just sing at you, and I can see that you can do it. So it's fine.
Amazing. So I play a song now? That's what happens?
Mary.
Wow. Okay. Well, so I talked about the band I'm in called 3 at Home. Oh, that is cool. Totally agree, Dave.
Right. That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. It is the whole thing. It's the whole point.
Whole point.
It is. So I have a band called 3 at Home, and we've put out a couple of. We put out an EP. We put out an album. We're putting out singles this year. We've put out one thus far. Feels like a good time to play it. I started writing this in 2018. around the time of the Me Too movement and the Kavanaugh hearings, and it just feels like a lot. So I'm just gonna play this song. That's all I have to say about it. It's not, but that's all I'm gonna say at the moment. And actually, Katie and Rachel were also very definitely Rachel. I think also Katie. I'm pretty sure. We're pretty important. The same songwriter group that we've been part of. We're very important parts of this song coming together. And then my bandmate Dan and I went in the studio and recorded it last summer, just kind of a stripped down version. And we're working on expanding that. And eventually I think we'll record something bigger. But for now, we've got the stripped down version. And this is out on all the streaming services. And it's called... Danielle's gonna cry. It's called Magnificat. I confess I've often felt a distance from your mind, the feminine ideal that in myself I couldn't find for your virgin, meek and mild, quietly content with your lot, and I am not. I confess I've often wondered if those boys had you all wrong. Were you a wise and patient vessel, or were there questions in your song? Did you scream and did you shout, try to tear your insides out? Did you have doubts? I wouldn't blame you. Who could blame you? Oh, hail to a lady who never really got her due. My God, Mary, what have they done to you? And I wonder, as you look down, if you see the same as me. You see the cardinals and the judges wash our stories in the sea as they hide inside their robes and their privilege and their greed. See, I know that there were those who doubted every word you said. Did they tell you that the angel was only in your head? Did the neighborhood cry hard? Did you question what it all was for? Well, I wouldn't blame you. Who could blame you? Oh, hail to a lady who never really got her due. My God, Mary, what have they done to you? As you kept all these things in your heart, did you ever feel like you might burst apart? You'll be seated by his side when he comes on Judgment Day. Unlike every other woman here, never ever say, oh, hell to a lady who never really got her due. My God, Mary, what have they done to you? Oh, my God, Mary, what have they done to you? Thank you. Thank you.
Just having a fit.
Same.
The single sounds amazing,
Thank you.
but it's
It's
also
nuts.
so good to hear you play it live again. Like
Thank you.
just the raw passion and like it's so good.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like it's a really thank you. It's like, especially someone who grew up Catholic, who in many ways still identifies a lot with that, like it was nice to have to realize why the like framework of what woman, like why it never really like worked for me, to like kind of realize after the fact like what, like, you know, like considering the idea of like, oh, like maybe nobody ever asked her what she thought either, you know. So
It's amazing. I love your perspective on it. I love like the way that you question it and you like turn it all on its head. I mean, I think it's really important, you know, as there's just so many things that like we just kind of take for what they are, and then without like thinking about, wait, there's always more to the story. And I feel like so many, when I read the Bible and stuff, so often I'm like, what were these people really thinking? Like, what were they really doing? Like, this does definitely not tell the entire story. It couldn't. It would be like so long.
well, right,
But it's just so fascinating, and I love the way that you so powerfully and personally relate to it too, but so powerfully like put it all into question and think about it. It's so well done. Like you
Thank
say
you very
so
much.
much in such a short time.
thank you very much. And I just like, I don't know. I have a lot of feelings and I can't even articulate it right now. Me?
Do you all know? Do you
Feelings?
all know
Who?
about Forky
Forky, the character
from Toy Story?
Toy Story.
Sorry,
I don't remember
this is-
Forky.
This is a distraction. He's in the newer
The
one.
Toy Story 4.
Yeah. Forky is the reason that I'm
Oh.
okay with there being a Toy Story 4.
Correct.
But there are also these shorts on Disney Plus, and one of them is that Forky is becoming friends with this mug. Why am I doing this? Forky is making friends with this mug, and Forky believes that the mug is named What? No, because the mother always has the mug when she's on the phone and goes, What? No. And so then Forky, throughout this little short, is like, don't you think? What? No. And so that's just, Mary has a lot of feelings. What? No. That's my story.
Correct.
I am not sponsored by Disney Plus. I just love.
But you should be.
You should be. Get on it, Disney.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, so I just don't know how to follow that.
Well, you don't have to because I broke it up with Forky.
Oh yeah, okay.
See?
Right. Speaking of,
You're
I played a fork in Beauty and the Beast in high school.
Shut up. That's amazing.
It was a very fun
I
role.
was a villager who yelled, "Those fish, they smell."
I think
And
I
sang.
I think I had a line about grapes. I need some grapes.
Yes.
But no, in all seriousness, there are so many feelings and so many people processing so many different feelings, and I process feelings too a lot. And so I wrote this song called Believe that I'm going to play about processing those feelings and about no matter what you're going through, like, or no matter what feelings you're processing, I just think it's so important to, like, that's why, Rachel, I loved your song about light and this little light of mine. I'm like holding on. I'm not letting go. I know I'm not getting the lyrics right, but she's all I have. It's like, we just have to hold on to that light so much. We have to hold on to hope so much, all the time. And so that's what this song is about. It's called Believe. I hope you like it. My roof is crumbling down, shingles fall to the ground, there's no help to be found. My walls, they are caving, I am just craving a way to get out. Buried in the rubble, all this trouble is weighing me down. Sending all my prayers to the one I've been reading about. 'Cause I know we gotta believe that there's freedom on the other side of this. We gotta believe that tomorrow morning the sun will rise again. I talk about freedom, I talk about healing, I talk about love. But I feel so defeated, like I keep on meeting the same damn walls. I need something brighter, something tighter to help me hold on. I'm tired of all of these hurdles tripping me up from the life that I want. And I know we gotta believe that there's freedom on the other side of this. We gotta believe that tomorrow morning the sun will rise again. I'm gonna believe there is freedom on the other side of this. I gotta believe that tomorrow morning the sun will rise. I believe no matter what I see. I believe no matter what they say, no matter what they say, 'cause we gotta believe there is freedom on the other side of this. We gotta believe that tomorrow morning the sun will rise again. I'm gonna believe there is freedom on the other side of this. I gotta believe that tomorrow morning the sun will rise. I believe, yeah. I believe no matter what I see in front of me. I believe, I gotta believe. I believe no matter what they say, no matter what they say.
Woo!
Thanks.
That was the correct choice. I'm glad you played that one. That was perfect.
Thanks.
Side note, Sophia's back.
You're back.
And there's this, I don't know if y'all can see this epic sunset that genuinely is not like a background.
Wow.
I was also watching it while I was singing, and I was like, this is so beautiful.
That's
Bonkers, right? It's so pretty. It's blowing my mind. Anyway, you're welcome,
Also, like, how is it
America.
dark here?
Oh, thanks, Dad. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I liked how I was playing that song like as it was getting dark and the sun was setting, and I was like, it's gonna rise tomorrow.
It was perfect. It was so poignant.
It was fun. I really like it when things are on the nose. I was like, yes, I love the symbolism here.
Right.
So thank you, everybody. And that song is recorded. If you liked it, you can find it on the things. Oh, before Rachel plays a song, also, we do have a virtual tip jar this evening that we're going to split 4 ways. So if you like us, because we like you, money
sure
is
do.
so awkward. If you like us and you want to help us continue making music, because this is what we love to do, but it also takes a lot. It takes a lot of time and resources. So anything that you want to send our way is truly greatly appreciated. And we love you. And we know that times are hard right now. So no pressure. But we also, like, every time I get even like $1 or $2, I'm like, wow, like times are hard right now. And you still gave that to me. That's amazing. So if you have, I know some tips have come in already. And so I just want to say thank you so much. We love you. And ladies, I should say also, I think that this is probably our last round, maybe, unless we all decide to go late, which is up to us. But otherwise, this is probably our last round. I said we'd have 4 songs. I think that was only 3. Sorry.
Right, okay. Why did I become a Muppet?
First you were a
only
fork,
correct-
now you're a Muppet.
Right.
Anything could happen.
Muppets are on Disney Plus too, so
Really?
they are.
Wow. Disney. Disney is.
I know it's a little right.
That's
Sorry.
What they own. Yeah. So now, should I play the one that you? Should I play the one that you both mentioned, or should I play that other newer one that I played in Lawrence?
I haven't heard the newer one, so I don't know. Play the one I haven't heard. Or, I don't know. Play whatever one you were really
What's feeling? Yeah.
feeling.
What do you feel passionate
Well, there's
about
just like
and
there's a because Emergency Champagne has light in it, but then this other one has other connections to other things that have been. I'll Also, this one's more country, so I feel like I'm like bridging. Where? How do I bridging to the red team? Anyway.
You're going to give us a point.
All right. Yes. Who's driving this ship? I sometimes wonder as I clutch the wheel and my eyes glaze over. I'm getting tired of this shit. I tell the pieces of myself that I think could stand against some composure, and I don't know how to reconcile these parts of me. But I am aware of my own mortality, and I wonder if I'm doing all I can to heal the broken spirit that makes its home in me. But I thank the good Lord for my daily bread. Repent and believe in the gospel, she said as she drew an ashy cross onto my sorry troubled head, and we sang Amen, Amen. I don't do this kind of thing, I told the boy whose bed I woke up in morning after we met. And I don't smoke, he told me as he lit up his precious last cigarette. Truth was he only smoked Lucky Strikes, and truth was my loneliness was at the helm that night. But I heard a still small voice as it played. Repent and believe in the gospel, she said as she drew an ashy cross onto my sorry troubled head, and we sang Amen, Amen. So Jesus, what's the goodness? Am I nothing but my patterns and my dirty, dusty, rash decisions? Will they take make any excuse. Can you feel and heal my centered self when I can't find her under all this? Find her under all this. Repent and believe in the gospel, she said as she drew an ashy cross onto my sorry troubled head. And we sang Amen, Amen. And we sang Amen, we sang Amen.
Excuse me with that run on the amen, and it was up, and it was down, and it was in the middle, and it was everywhere.
I'm
What?
sweaty and my hair's a mess. That's the only thing that I noticed.
That's how you know you did a good job.
Rachel, you're such a good songwriter.
Yeah, that was the correct choice. I supported that choice 157%.
Thank you.
I
It's
love
such-
that one. Sorry.
No, we're just
Go ahead,
saying
Mary.
the same thing. No, there's no.
I am really inspired by both of you do such a good job of just like super honest lyrics that are just like, this is the story that I'm telling. And it's like the details and the picture that you're painting, it's so honest. And I like, it's inspiring. It's hard. Like, I feel like I write a lot in metaphors and stuff. And that's just kind of my, I guess, like, what's the word? I don't know. That's just like my natural way that things come out. And so to hear that kind of lyric, I'm just like always wowed. So good.
Thank you. Well, and I personally feel like I've reined it in. Like when I was a teenager, I was like
Dashboard confessional,
like
right,
we're,
really.
you know,
Live
just,
journal
like, everything.
on, like, here's my live journal
so
poem.
Right. So I'm like,
Same.
okay, how can I do think that there is value to that stuff. And whenever people like tell me that they really appreciate a song that I feel like verges on that, like just like here's my journal entry, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm reminded that like there's a lot of value in that. So now I feel like over the past few years I've just been trying to be like, okay, there's my journal entry, and there's making my journal entry rhyme, and there's writing a good melody over my journal entry, and then there's like crafting a song. You know, so I've been trying to balance that a little bit more. So thank you for like letting me know that the like important aspect of the journal entry stuff is still kicking.
Heck
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you everyone in the comments.
That was amazing and such an important story to tell.
Yes.
You know, I loved it.
Yes.
Yeah, this lineup is fire, if I do say so myself.
Yes.
We did lose Sophia. I think her phone is giving her some troubles.
That's so sad.
Mary?
I
Oh,
can
wait.
play it. Oh.
I don't know. Let's see if we catch her while it's working.
Yeah.
And I do want to say again, I've been seeing some tips coming in, and I really appreciate you guys are so nice.
are
Thank you
awesome.
so much. It means the world to us, and music has been interesting these past couple years. And so truly, 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 thank you so much.
Thank you.
So yeah, Mary, do you want to role reversal and go next?
Yeah, I can do that. So we have 3. So I think I do the responsible promoting herself musician is probably the one who plays the single for August next.
I'm like,
We're gonna play.
There's
Okay.
a single coming out in August?
There's a single coming out in July as well, but but I think that the one for August is easier for me to play by myself. So so 3 at Home are putting out. We already put out the one single, Magnificat, which I played earlier. We're putting out one called Athena in July, which was more of a song that my bandmate Dan wrote. It's amazing. Oh, it's so good. And 3 at Home is Mary's band, correct? Thank you, Katie. And then in August, I think this is when I'm playing. But I feel sad. It is sad, and it's important. And people are always like, you're going to write a song about being a parent? You're going to write a song about what that feels like? And I was like, soon. And it's because it was just a very heavy and complicated thing for me to kind of come to, like, becoming a mom meant processing a lot of my own history in a much more tangible way. And so, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm a little sorry to be bringing a lot of feelings into this. But for anybody who has, who's an abuse survivor and is trying to grow past that, do better by the next generation, I hope this one speaks to you. It's called Shatter Me. I brush away my babies like somebody did to me, oh, so long ago. And there was irony there, that they remind me of the care I always longed to know. And maybe I could know if I didn't brush them away. I brush aside the heartbreak, how little it can take to tear me in two. Too little to be worth your time. Never broke my arm, just broke my mind. Never mind. Don't want to waste your time with punches that never fully bruised. But the fractures, they're still there. I'm not quite broke beyond repair, but I'm unsure if I can hold those tiny hearts in mine. That kind of love might shatter me. A tree can suffer damage from weather, drought, pollution, and keep holding, growing still. And nobody sees the evidence of disease, no sign the tree was ill. So go ahead, cut me up in wide and count the rings down deep inside. You'll see it's true. Through winds and storms that came my way, I kept on growing anyway. But the birds that flew from my branches knew the fruit was always bruised. See the fractures, they're still there. I'm not quite broke beyond repair, but I'm unsure if I can hold those tiny hearts in mine. Broken hands build broken homes, not knowing it's all wrong. Handing down the history that's been handed down too long. And it doesn't make it right, but what's come clearer to me now, it's all just broken people doing the best. The best that they know how. Two sets of eyes staring and they're begging me, daring me to let them in. And I'm a broken mirror, a reflection of someone else's sins. Well, I guess I can. See the fractures, they're still there. I'm not quite broke beyond repair, so I have got to try to hold those tiny hearts in mine. It's time for love to shine on me. Shine on me.
I wasn't ready to unmute because I was so in it.
Thank you. Kari is in the comments right now on Facebook, and Kari is the new fabulous drummer for Three at Home. They are absolutely incredible. They've been crushing it. They're way more organized than Dan or I, which is so fantastic.
I'm so excited.
Yes. And I'm just really grateful for everybody's words. And yes, Danielle, I am wearing a Rose Apothecary t-shirt for any Schitt's Creek fans out there.
Oh,
You're welcome.
I was like, I don't get the reference.
Oh, yeah. It is. This is the Rose Apothecary logo with a little bit of rainbow. Thank you, Target.
I know this is gonna like interrupt whatever conversation.
Nope,
flows
go.
back,
No.
But the lyric that I just keep,
Wait. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
the lyric that I just keep thinking about over and over again is punches where bruises never fully. What was it? Formed or
That's more. Yeah, that's. I've now forgotten it
Yeah.
with context as well.
like.
Punches
Sorry,
that never
that's-
fully bruised.
Thank
No,
you.
punches that
Yes.
never fully bruised. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
There was
Thank
a
you.
lyric that I heard that time that I've like never like gotten hooked on before. It was towards the beginning, and I was like, whoa. I think it was the same verse. I think it was right before that.
Right before that.
Yeah. No, I think you have to like go through the whole song.
I'm like, do I say lyrics? I don't.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll
I
do
mean,
that.
you don't have to. I'm just.
No.
really
I'm just like
excited.
I brushed away my babies, like somebody did to me. It was
Uh-huh.
so long ago.
Sorry.
There's irony there that they remind me of the care I always longed to know, and maybe I could know if I didn't brush them away.
Mhm.
And then I brushed aside the heartbreak, how little it can take to tear me in two, too little to be worth your time. Never broke my arm, just broke my mind. Never mind.
That one. I had never like latched
Thank you.
because I like the bruise line so much. The bruise line lands so well, and it's at the end that
Thank you.
it's also
Thank you.
good. It's so like what Katie said before. It's also like densely packed with powerful. You are so
Thank you.
good at your job And also Katie and Sofia, you are so good at
Everybody here is so good at the
Yeah,
thing.
it's so good.
We're all killing it.
I'm so floored.
Thank you.
Gracious.
Thank you, Dave. Wow.
Yeah.
Interrupting on the internet is hard. There's a It's hard not to.
No, this has been a super inspiring evening. Sorry, go ahead, Mary.
Nope. Just that's it. Just it's wonderful, and it's impossible to not interrupt each other on the internet. That's all that I was
Oh,
saying.
can I say a thing though? Can I interrupt you on the internet?
Yes.
The other, the other thing I wanted to. Oh no, is it gone now? Oh no, that this is like when we're talking about like journal entries and healing and like we're like this is part of how we process things as songwriters. That like, it's. There's irony there. Sorry, there's irony in that like. So sorry. There's irony there in that, like the people who are actively expressing the fear that we are going to pass on whatever abuse we have received, just by having that fear are already like starting on the work, and you starting that work out loud in song form just lets everyone else get one step ahead. And I'm obsessed with you and the good that you
I'm
do
obsessed with you.
in the world.
I'm not gonna cry on the internet. It's gonna be
What Rachel said, I mean, Mary, I have 2 kids, and you just basically verbalized everything I struggle with on a daily basis. So for every one of me, there's probably like 1,000 others. So you get to be our voice, because I'm trying to, break the chains, break the cycle, right? It ends with us. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Stops here.
Powerful women. I love it.
Wow, 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 wow.
You guys are awesome.
You are.
All right.
So, Sophia, you're gonna sing a song now that you can come back.
Yeah, so it's crazy that you just sang that song, because my song was my son's lullaby, and he actually is asleep, so I was gonna have him come sing it with me, but I wrote this for him. This child has been through everything with me. I have a pretty tumultuous history. Some of it's online, some of it's not, but the lyrics, I know Katie was mentioning earlier, like sometimes you do imagery and you don't really come out and say it, but this song is word for word everything that happened to us, and it's called Baby Boy. And this is exactly how I sing it to him every night, and he knows all the words, so that's why I wanted him to sing with me. But she had her baby late in December, the warmest day anyone could remember. She drove them home on empty that day, and she cried 'cause she had lost their way. Oh, my baby boy, I don't got nothing fancy. Oh, my pride and joy, I'll love you fiercely. I'll be there every breath and every step of the way. We'll be okay. Now that baby's growing like crazy, love's bringing mama bouquets of daisies as dirt on his hands. You bet that one day he will be the man. But for now she'll say, oh, my baby boy, I don't got nothing fancy. Oh, my pride and joy, I'll love you fiercely. I'll be there every breath and every step of the way. You're mine forever, come what may. There'll never come a day. You've been my heart and my hope. You'll never be alone. One day he'll leave, won't need her anymore. She's taught him good, how to stand up to storm, no matter how far, baby will go. Her greatest thing was watching him grow. Oh, my baby boy, I don't got nothing fancy. Oh, my pride and joy, I'll love you fiercely. I'll be there every breath and every step of the way. I had my baby late in December, the warmest day anyone could remember. That's it.
Yes.
Yay!
That was the perfect ending. That was perfect. Like, I love that you sing that to your son every night and you just like
So
sang it all
beautiful.
to us before the show ends. Like, that was amazing.
I was
Spot on.
hoping he could, because and when I tell you like that, like I used to sing to him just at night, and that's what oh yeah, moms rock. We do rock. I'm so lucky
Honestly,
to be their mom, for sure.
I'm just so impressed with y'all. Like, I'm not a mom. I only have to take care of myself, and I like barely do that. And I feel like I say this a lot. Like, I don't know how moms do it. I don't know how you guys do it, and you don't just do it. Like you said, like you love fiercely, which is, I mean, that's what the whole thing is about. But y'all are also like, you're being the moms and you're giving your kids everything you have, but you're also taking care of yourselves too, and you're also following your dreams and your passions, and also doing all of these things outside of music. And like, just being a mom alone is like, I don't know, I'm completely amazed by you. And just
When I like remember that my friends have kids, I'm like, how you do that?
I know.
I mean, the cold reality is that obligation brings some very deep. You find in the most empowering way, you find out your bottom was so much further down than you knew, in like the best possible way. Like, but it's also like the best. Like, it really is. Like,
So that's, Mary, what you just said, that's so eloquent, because literally my song, so the whole thing was like, I gave birth to both my sons by myself, and my first boy, who I wrote this about, his name's Grantley. I remember they told me to go like get the car seat, and I was like doing it by myself and like trying to leave, and then as I was pulling out of the hospital, I realized I was on empty. So when you're like real, and you just, like you just said, you find out that your bottom is like way further down. And I think the most beautiful part is, not that I want to test this on a daily basis, but how forgiving and how like eternally loving our children are in return. And that's what makes it all worth it. Just
Yeah.
like so forgiving and so loving.
we're all figuring it out together.
Man, what a wonderful way to end this evening. You all are amazing. Like, I'm so inspired by every single one of you. I feel like this was just a really amazing night of love and light, and just like, I don't know, I feel better now. So thank you all for joining this show. Thank you for sharing your music with me and with everyone listening and with all of us. And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who was able to donate any amount to us and what we love to do. We really appreciate it. We appreciate you, even if you weren't able to do that. But I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone who did. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your night. Please follow us on social media. Stay connected. We're all on all of the things. Our names are here, so find us and listen to our music. Like, that's another great way to support us. Those are both free ways that you can support all the songwriters that you love, and kind of keep us moving up the no, it's not a ladder. I don't know what I was gonna say. Keep us keeping on. Keep us moving.
Move on down the
Thank you,
road.
Katie, so much
Am I
for
quoting
hosting
The
all
Wiz?
of us.
Is that what's happening right now?
You are quoting The Wiz. I'm here for it.
Y'all are so sweet.
Yes, thank you, Katie, for hosting all of us and like bringing
Thank
this
you
group
so
together
much.
because
Yeah.
wow, like I'm so excited to meet all of
Yes.
you.
Yes.
So great.
This has been a delight. Thank you.
I
Katie.
love
Thank you,
playing with
all of
other
you.
musicians. It feels so good. It's so inspiring, and I love like when people make new connections. C for connection.
Everybody add me.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to end the broadcast, but y'all stay on and we'll have a little green room chat after. But bye, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please stay in touch with us. We'd love to stay connected. And I do this show once a month. So you can follow Songwriter _Roundup on Instagram for that. Or I also post about it on my Katie Dobbins music pages. But I'll see you in July with a new set of guests. And yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.